the channel. All right, so today, taking the car into a show. It's gonna be actually the same show that I did last time. You guys see the video, I'll put the link in the description up here. It is the Car Haven show. This is Car Haven 2, so we actually had 2 this year. Again, it's the first time they've had this show. It was a great turnout the first year. So this is the second time they're doing it in 1 year. So I'm gonna believe this is the last one for the year. And of course, last time I was supposed to be in the building, which is the VIP, where basically, you know, you're inside the building, all the nicer cars were in the building. Not saying that any other cars that were outside the building weren't nice, but just all the nicer cars were in the buildings. And they invited me, of course, to be inside the building. Of course, to get the VIP parking, it's not free. It's not like you get. It was $40. Normally it's 50. It was on sale for $40. And the guy said, "Hey, put the car inside the building. I think you get some, you know, nice followers and stuff like that. You know, because my channel name, everything's all around the car. But it's just basically just to display the car inside the building instead of sitting outside with everybody else walking by in the parking lot. And the parking lot, of course, that only had just cars for the show, but also had like minivans parked to it or other stuff parked to it and stuff like that. So it's gonna be inside the building today. And again, it is out in Waukegan, so this is again the second annual for this. First year, second one, so it would be the second annual, and that's where we're going. But before we go there, we're gonna end up going to Gabriel's baseball game. Now Gabriel's got a baseball game. He's actually started already. I'm running a little bit late here, but get there, watch the game, take off from there, and take it over to the car meet, and hopefully all goes well. Now the car meet's from 1 to 7, or the car show, car meet, whatever you want to call it. It's from the 1 to 8 actually. It's a 7-hour one. I don't plan on being there all 7 hours. I will be leaving my car there. I spoke to the person in charge of setting this whole thing up, which is actually, if you follow in his link, it is Chicago Car Meets, and I'll put the link on the description. You guys can follow him on his Instagram. But he set the whole thing up, and this is the first time I'm actually going to be meeting him as well. But I asked him, I said, hey, I can't be there all day long. I got stuff to do. Unfortunately, I can't just sit around by my car all day. And would my car be safe? And of course, hoping that everybody respects the car and everybody that's going over there being car guys and car people that enjoy cars will hopefully respect the car and not put their hands on it all over it and do anything to it. So it's my first time taking the car to a car meet when I have to leave it there for. But he said your car will be safe, so I trust his word. We're gonna see. Hopefully nothing happens to the car. But anyways, I'm gonna drive. We're gonna go out to Gabriel's game. Give you a little footage of Gabriel's game here in a little bit, and then we're gonna go out to the car meet. So I'll see you guys in a bit once I get to Gabriel's game. Went to Gabriel's game. The team lost, but it's all right. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if they win or lose at this point, it's Little League and there's only 4 teams playing. So at this point, basically every team's gonna make the playoffs. But anyways, on my way right now. I should be at Power Waukegan, which is where the actual show is gonna be at. And I'm getting actually there. I'm about half a mile away from there, so I should be getting there in just a little bit. All right, so we are finally here at Power Waukegan, in line for getting into the building, of course, for the Chicago Car Meets, or actually Car Haven 2, I should say, not Chicago Car Meets, but Car Haven 2. And back of a BMW, an RX-7. There's also a Tesla in line, a Corvette. I think it's another BMW up front. A few other cars, Mercedes, AMG. I'm not sure which one that is, but kind of far away here to look at it. But so let's get some shots here. I'm gonna show you guys a couple shots of getting inside the show here, and see you guys in a sec. All right, so car's inside. I parked it inside. Can't really talk inside there because, of course, there's a lot of noise, music, people walking around and everything, so you won't be able to hear me. But parked inside, I'm gonna go ahead and get some shots of the whole show of every car that's parked inside already. There's 2 sides to it, so a few cars we're gonna take a look at here. Really nice show, actually. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take off, leave the caddy there. It's in good hands. It's right next to the speaker, so you know, it's right next to the entrance and the speaker, so it should be okay. And because I can't be here all day, it's 2:30 and the show goes on to 8 o'clock, and there are a few people gathering outside, but not as much as last time. Maybe as the time goes by, there will be more people getting here, but for now, let's go ahead and I'll show you some shots of the show, and then I'll be back once I come to pick up the car.
go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might slide on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, then go back to back. If I top the top, then a double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fetish. Same team, I don't set trip. Never dull, this electric. Went and put the Ricks on my toes. Me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100, end zone, end zone. Keep them coming, I know. I won't flood my wrist, no, I'm not dumb like that. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home.
Ayy, poppin' like I'm supposed to. Watch out for the people that ain't close to. Speak a little something you could toast to. I ain't tryna hear about what you won't do. Moving like I'm into. Hit the ground running like the rent do. Speak a little something that you're into. I ain't tryna hear about what you been through. Like hold up, say what's the hold up. I got the pack, who got the roll up? I'm tryna pull up. It seem like every time I show up, it gotta go up. See the drip, they see the glow up. Oh, now they know us. See, it's funny how my pockets out of shape, but I fit for the flex. Clear the phone call, hit my chick with a text. Parlay through the bird with my drip from the jets. Save a couple hundred by your with the rest. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Ayy, winning like I ought to. I ain't wanna do it, but I got to. Smoking what my doctor told me not to. Got these wishing they was hot too. Ballin' like I need to. Got my exes wishing for a redo. Smell the marijuana when I speed through. Hit her with a tip, that's a preview. Hold up, wait up, get your weight up. Shit, get your money, not your hate up. Boy, draw a play up. I flip my wrist, a layup. She wanna lay up. I gotta get it, I'ma stay up. I'm all the way up. I got my pay up. I ain't playing with you. I'm a coach now. Commentating, do the most now. I be somewhere booted with my toes down. Make little baby tooted with her nose down. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live.
no recruits. Stay down when it's cloudy, not a sun. I just want the cheese like where the Packers be. Never move out west of Hollywood, that's where the actors be. Never trust again if you had ever turned your back on me. Heard you got that bag, well I must have a hefty guy on me. Yeah, count up the loot, count it up. Call up the troops, we coming through, we coming through, we coming through. Yeah, call up, count up the loot, count it up. Call up the troops, call up, we coming through, coming through, we coming through. Yeah, stacking my chips with the dip. I juke like a running back, my hit sick. This is never fake, this is not pretend. I was always like this, just a white boy from the ends. Yeah, what I drive is not a rental. Know I had a long day, so she gave me dental. 2 phone numbers, no phones on me. I can't trust nobody but my own body. Wish I was a nobody, not a known body. Take my whole body, then I make a carbon copy. I just get the bag, then I whoop. Yeah, I just want the check like a swoosh. Yeah, pop right up the jet to the coupe. Don't gotta.
Alright, so we are now back home. So that was the show, there you go. Alright guys, so there you have it. Some of the highlights of the show, if you want to call it that. And that was it, pretty much. I was able to get in the show this time. Pretty nice showing. 2 sides to the show this time. I don't think last time there was 2 sides. There was a lot of stuff going on outside, inside, and then that was it, I think. The other side I don't think had nothing going on. But this one had 2 sides. They had trucks. They had all types of cars there. Pretty cool cars. The Lambo showed up at the end, and I had already put my camera away at that time, so I just recorded it off my phone. So if you see the difference in footage, that's because I recorded part of it off my iPhone. But anyways, the whole show was spectacular. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the attention my car got as well when I was in there. So I appreciate for everybody that, you know, and everybody was respectful of every car, by the way. Nobody was touching the cars. They would walk around them. They would keep the distance from the cars as well. Nobody was touching or trying to put their fingerprints all over, which I basically liked. Now, I did stay there the whole time. I wasn't going to drop off the car and bring it back. But then towards the end, people started to leave. So I'm like, hey, I could just take off too. So I decided just to hang around for a little bit longer, enjoy the show, and then just take off with everybody else that was leaving. Now, one thing I will say is I hope next time when they have this, I get some of my Cadillac guys to go with me. I would appreciate if we had like a section of caddies just sitting there. And of course, I want to thank Chicago Car Meets for setting this whole thing up and inviting me to this, and Power Waukegan for letting us use, of course, the facility. And again, everybody out there was cool. No, there was no fights, nothing crazy. Everybody respected everybody else's, and pretty cool. I mean, just a whole fun experience overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed some of this footage. I will see you next time on my videos. Of course, there will be more footages. There's going to be videos on the Caddy, possibly one more video on the Caddy. Mainly, most of my videos are going to be on the 4Runner coming up. But other than that, just gonna figure out what I'm gonna do here because winter's about to come. We got a few more months for winter, and then it kind of slows down when it comes to modifications and stuff for cars during the winter. But we'll see. We'll see what I can come up with. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you stop by for the first time and have not subscribed, do so. Also hit the like button. It helps my channel out a huge amount when you guys hit that like button. And don't forget to share the video. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.